Hello everybody, Simon and Robin here again.
Hello.
And welcome to episode 10 of Stone Mirrors. Last time we found a magma pool, we had a heroic dwarf rise, slay several goblins and then die of dehydration in the hospital, which was my fault. And we did a bunch of other stuff, designated some digging, bought some livestock and some leather, and I've set some jobs for making leather armour for our Mox dwarves, so hopefully that should be fine. Let's have them get on with things. There's the hunter going out hunting. I released our war dogs as well, so they can just wander around and do whatever they want.
So hopefully nothing else will maim us horribly.
So hopefully we'll get some warning before anything gets maimed, and I set some hunting dogs to be trained as well, because hunting dogs have good vision, and we can station them like at the borders of the fortress, and they should hopefully be able to see.
So we have dogs on patrol.
Any bad guys before they show up, and we've restricted a few dwarves from going outside as well, trying to keep our Mox dwarves inside the fortress so that when we want to turn them into Mox dwarves, they're not halfway across the map hauling wood or whatever.
Yep, so we have militia ready to rock.
So hopefully, yeah, should anything bad happen, the militia will be ready, and that will be all good. So, we'll just let things run for a little while. This has been... I want to actually remove some ramps from here so I can put another drawbridge in at some point. So I'll designate that. There's a dwarf being taken downstairs to be put into his coffin. That's our hero from last time.
Ah, lass.
Yeah. Boo. They're fetching some items. We've blocked quite a lot of items off so that they don't get too far away, because you never know when more bastards will show up. But there's an emu being brought back by the hunter.
Okay, so it's all still quiet outside.
So at the moment, yeah, it's quiet. We've got some dogs wandering around. Actually, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I might build a restraint, if I can remember what restraints are, which is V, like a rope or a chain, over here somewhere, and tie a dog to it. So.
Oh, what? So the dog's basically
the dog is
sniffed.
Yeah, the dog will sniff out anybody who's coming. It's basically a sacrificial dog, because it's tied to a rope and in the way of the enemies, but it will hopefully delay them and give us enough warning so we can get the drawbridge up.
Well, hopefully we'll feed it at some point.
Keep them out. Well, yeah, but feeding it is fine, but when the enemies show up, they will murder it, so that's kind of the thing. So anyway, that's all happening, and I designated some more things down here. There's a little room for trap components and cages and such, ready for this big tunnel thing. And I also, down at the magma pool, designated a tunnel for exploration to go over there from our main stairwell, which is down there, down the bottom there. So they'll eventually dig that out, and then we can dig some fortifications into this wall here, which I'm waving my pointer over. And then we'll be able to see how big this magma pool is, which will tell us how much space we have to work with for our forging.
Oakley dokley.
Right, that's nicely dug out as well. They've dug out that, so that's good. I want to get a bridge on there. That's B is vertical bars, that's not right at all. What's the button for bridge? G, of course.
Bridging? I don't know.
So a bridge like that, because the plan is to have a road here, but put a channel up here, so the enemies will have to come in and go up if they manage to get over this bridge.
Yeah.
So we make this a raising bridge, which raises to the east, which is what we want.
Yeah. Given how many people have shown up, we might want to tell. I don't know, we can prioritise the stuff outside and get it done.
Generally, for building, they'll build the last thing that you ordered first, so they will do the bridge pretty much immediately, I think.
Yeah.
But it depends on whether the masons have other things to do as well, because some of them are more than just masons. And there's a snowstorm.
Isn't that drawbridge quite close to the other one?
Yeah, there is a slight risk until we dig the channels and have the walls and everything built, but that's not really anything we can avoid at the moment.
Things are getting frozen.
So yeah, it's all snowy, and the miners are coming to dig the rest of this channel as well, which is good because that means
there we go. Wow, that was quick.
We've got that. One of our best miners is down there doing it. So, ooh, Forgotten Beast.
Ooh,
Rushan Simodonu Galkaslepon. Yes, trips off the tongue. A huge wolf with lidless eyes. It has a fat, bulging trunk, and it is slavering. Its black hair is long and shaggy. Beware its deadly spittle.
Spitting trunk.
And you would really, wouldn't you?
Like, it doesn't sound friendly. Let's be honest.
That's him there.
He's not the sort of person you'd invite to a party.
No, well, with all the slavering, that would be just gross.
No.
So he's in the caves. We've closed off the bit that we dug into the caves, which was around here somewhere.
Yep. So hopefully it won't slather.
So it shouldn't come into the fortress and kill everybody.
Yep.
And if we just watch him for a bit, yeah, he's just hanging around down there. Oh, actually, he's pathing quite rapidly. I wonder where he's going. We'd have a quick look. There's a troll there, but it just says wild animal rather than enemy, so I think we might be alright. So if we C to zoom to the Forgotten Beast, he's in the water. We can follow him around, see where he goes. Oh, he's just hanging out in the water. Maybe he needed a bath, I don't know. But yeah, because he's not pathing like immediately into the fortress, I think we're probably okay.
He's just having a meander.
He's just hanging out, doing his
chilling,
thing.
Slathering, waving his trunk. As you do.
As you do. Yeah, so we can ignore him, probably. Right.
And hopefully concentrate on our outside defences.
Yes, and because this bridge is getting built, I don't know if anybody's outside at the moment. Hopefully not, because we kind of told them not to collect anything from out here, and I don't really know. And there isn't really an easy, obvious way to tell, other than going through the list and jumping to them one by one. So, but I think this dwarf may be a mason, and no, that's the outpost liaison. He's still. Oh, he's pursuing our expedition leader, who's running around mining. So whatever. Let's remove these ramps, because now that we've got, or we will have a bridge very soon.
Yeah.
We can remove the ramps around this central island bit, and then the only way onto it will be across the bridge.
Yeah.
And there's someone else who, I think that's the woodcutter. Actually, he's going to cut another tree down.
Yep.
Tree. Builder is building a wall there. We're slaughtering a hen. We've got
all important.
Miners mining. That's good. Oh yeah, they're sort of rocketing through with that now. That's very pleasing.
Turbo mining.
Very pleasing indeed.
It's nice to see how fast they do it.
Weather's clearing. That's good. There was a thing about fat as well. If you go to kitchen on here, you can see that here somewhere there should be some chicken tallow, and you can actually tell them to not use that for cooking, as I've done there, because you can see cook is in red. I've toggled it off. So
we ran out of fat, didn't we?
We ran out of fat because I didn't know about this before. So we can turn it off so we can keep that for use in soap, which is what that's going to be for. There might be some emu tallow around as well next time something gets rendered.
Yeah, we are hauling in the emus at a rate of knots.
Okay, so there's someone's just taking some blocks to that bridge. There's a guy building a wall there, but the other mason's taken blocks up to the bridge to build it. So this is very good. So we'll also need a lever that we may... I've actually got one set to be constructed there already, so that's good. And once we've got the lever done, we can link it up to the bridge, and then we can have that closed off. I think he's building that now, but he's run away. So, things move on. Did our rope get built yet? Where was I putting it? Yes, there it is. And so I can assign an animal to this rope.
Hound.
So we can put a war dog or something. It could just be anything. It doesn't have to be a war dog, but
an alpaca. But they're not known for their attacking capacities.
No, I think sticking a war dog on it, at least it'll like bite them back when they come to attack it. And similarly, we had a rope over here, which I've also lost. There it is, it's up there. So I'll assign another war dog to that, or perhaps a cat. Haha. No.
Random cat.
That's assigned that as well, so that's good. And I think down here somewhere I designate some other stuff. Yes, this room here, this is our jail, or will be once it's set up. And it's these are chains, and so you chain your prisoner up at the chains. And I've put a little stockpile of food and drink, and a bed and a chair and a table for each prisoner, so they don't get unhappy while they're in prison. And you might think, oh, they're supposed to be punished, but what will happen is if they're miserable in prison, as soon as they get out, they'll throw a tantrum, and that we don't want that. That's bad. So I need to make a room from this. I think that's what you do. And used by justice. Yes.
Justice.
Justice. Right. So if we've got any criminals, they'll get chained up in there for the duration of their sentence. So.
Judge Dwarf.
That's kicking along quite nicely. We need that bridge to be finished, and we need the lever to be built, and we need a migrant wave to show up and not be slaughtered.
Always helpful.
So we can turn them into military and give them all pickaxes. Because that worked quite well for that one guy.
Yeah, he was a pickaxe lunatic.
A couple of dwarves sticking those dogs out.
Yeah.
On the ropes out there.
So we let the dogs out.
We did. Slaughtering hens, gathering wood. It's all just happening. I'm kind of paranoid about murderous invaders.
Yeah. Because
murderous invaders are murderous, as the name implies. And
yeah, we haven't had much luck with that.
No, it's. I mean, we scored another 4 or 5 points off them before, so we went from I think it was 11-0 to 12-5, which is an improvement. But still, we're not in a position where we're going to win any conflict anytime soon.
Yeah.
So he's building that bridge.
To get ourselves nice. Yeah, true.
There's the bridge supports going up.
Excellent.
We've smelted some sphalerite ore. That's good too. We can make some things out of zinc. That's a bridge.
Drawbridge. Now we need to.
Is this lever built? Yes. Excellent.
So we have secondary defences.
This dacite lever here, let's link it up to a bridge, and it's going to be this bridge. Oh, I've done that wrong. I never remember how to do this. I've done that wrong too. Okay, dacite lever, which is a different colour from the cinnabar lever, so we can tell it's for the other bridge.
Handy.
Alright, yes, we just use that, and it jumps to that bridge, and we do it like that. And it's a bridge, so it doesn't need a very high quality mechanism. So we'll use these low quality mechanisms, and that will require a mechanic to do it, and I'm hoping that will happen very soon. Golden Beryl. Ooh, I think that's a gem.
So are we going to finish off like a sort of a maze outside, so they don't just stroll from one place to the other?
Yes, ideally. Where's he going? I think he's going to collect some wood or something.
Yeah, bits left around the line.
Right, so there's some leather armour's been made as well, so our Mark stores will now actually have some armour to wear. And he's building that bridge there.
A bit safer now.
Wall there. Snatcher! Oh, where's the Snatcher?
Is that as in baby snatcher?
Yeah, child snatcher. Where is he?
There's some crazy ideas in this.
Where is he? Let's zoom to location. Oh, he's actually right there inside the fortress, look.
Have him.
He's over our X, so we're going to need to
beat him up.
Mobilise the Mark's dwarfs.
To shoot him into bits.
To try and kill him.
Does it say what he is?
He's a goblin master thief, but it's a child snatcher, so that's what he's going to try and do. And he might, if people fight him, he might kill them as well, because they're bastards like that. Right, so squads, S, barricaded roads, kill, creature at cursor, and let's hope that works. Oh, he's pegging it.
This is good.
I wonder if he got what he came for. Yeah, but we don't actually. I don't think we actually care. If he leaves and he's stolen something insignificant, that's fine. If he leaves and he's stolen a child, that would kind of suck.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, we still aren't really in a position to do too much about it. So there he is. It's driven to cruelty by her evil nature. But I don't know. There's your master thief. Zoom to inventory, that's what I wanted. Carrying a dagger, bag, shoes and socks. Don't see anything that might be considered to be ours. So I don't know whether they're just going to run off. That's odd. I wasn't expecting them to just run away.
Scared off by our hardy dwarves.
Yeah, I reckon. Follow.
All good?
Well, yes. Looks like trucking off the map by the look of it. So I'm actually going to. Oops. I'm going to designate to have these ramps removed now that that bridge is there.
Yep. And we can make the inner bridges or inner maze.
And I don't know. I might just this. Ooh, that's a red down arrow on our commander there, and therefore.
What's that mean then?
I think our commander is unhappy for some reason. Health. No treatment schedule. Blah blah blah. Thoughts and preferences. Complained about the draft. Yeah, because we drafted them into the military again, and so that makes and because he doesn't have any skill in the military, every time you draft them into the military and they don't have any skill, they get an unhappy thought. And
he's a weak, long-haired, short-headed person.
Yes, so that's probably why he's probably just annoyed.
Yeah.
And is going over the bridge and over there and. Just went to pick up something, I don't know, I went back into the fortress again, so I really don't know what's going on there at all. Where's our commander? Zoom to. He's got a crossbow and a shield.
What more could he want?
Yeah, and has just gone back downstairs. I think. Where's the snatcher at? Oops, what's wrong button? Snatcher has gone.
Good.
That's why he went back indoors, because the squads don't have anything to do. Although no, he's still got the kill order. Screw it. I'm going to cancel that. So they can do whatever. Ooh. It's paused the game again. Ooh, hello. Yeah, that looks like we've got some invaders. Ooh, crossbowmen.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good at all. Right, but they're over there. We actually know how we spotted them. How did we spot them?
Not the dog, was it?
No, they're over here. Oh, actually, I think it was the dog, because they're just down the hill from. Yeah, I think it was the dog on top of the hill that saw him. That's good. We're getting a bit of warning from having the dogs there. Now, is this lever connected up? Answer is no. So we're still going to have to just close up the inner one first.
On the other hand, they have to go all the way around.
They have to go all the way around, so it might buy us a little bit of time, and we want to get the alerts on. Let's get the civilians inside.
Yeah. Which
at the moment is everybody. Oh, look who's right on the drawbridge, and the hunter just almost literally ran into them. It's this goblin thief right here.
Have him.
I don't know if we can. He's on the drawbridge. That's very, very irritating. Alright, well, that means we'll have to give our military an unhappy thought again, because we're going to have to reactivate them to kill this goblin thief.
Yeah, make your mind up.
So, what happens now? The thief... actually, the war dogs are going after him. Oh, and the other goblins are coming this way, so that's not good.
Yeah.
And they start firing at the hunter, and they start shooting at the dogs, and the hunter's running away. Right. Oh, just go in the sodding drawbridge, you stupid hunter. Oh no, that's bad. He wouldn't. I left it too long. He wouldn't go in. One of the goblins is across the moat.
Not good.
So
emergency panic time.
Sacrifice the hunter. Because they are chasing after the hunter, which is good. Our mark dwarves are actually out now.
Huh?
But we kind of don't want them to go outside anymore, because they'll get slaughtered, because these guys are crossbowmen and they probably know what the hell they're doing, whereas our mock dwarves are rubbish. So we should instead cancel their orders, and that will probably make them unhappy again. But someone needs to close that drawbridge, kind of nowish, before there's a crossbowman up there shooting at that war dog. And the drawbridge is up. Okay. So it's not great because the hunter's outside. Over here. But I think we might be okay because most other people are indoors. Let's hope. And we can carry on doing some stuff. And there's a poor wounded dog over there. And that wall's still being built. What's happening to the hunter? Where? Oh. Did the hunter die? Because I'm not seeing him on this list anymore.
Is there a dead list?
There's a dead and missing list, but I'm not seeing him on that list either. But the thing is, they don't show up on the dead missing list until they've been missing for a week.
Ah. Or someone sees their corpse, I guess.
Yes, so, but
that's usually a good
I'm guessing
indication.
the hunter's corpse is over here somewhere. I'm guessing this is it. Right here. This dead dwarf. Yeah.
Ah, alas.
Yes, well, it is a shame, but the war dogs, who are also dead, we can see 3 dead dogs there. 4 dead dogs, the one that was on that rope is dead. And
we have got the drawbridge up.
This rope, but they bought us some time to get the drawbridge up, so we've lost 1 dwarf and 4 dogs, and we've got another injured dwarf and an injured dog. This dwarf here got shot by the look of it.
Yeah.
This here, Mark's dwarf here. Health wounds, diagnosis is required, so yeah, I think he's been injured. But someone will, I hope, come and drag him to the hospital before long.
Hope?
Well, yeah, you would hope, wouldn't you? Really?
Yep.
Come on, make with the hospital dragging. Right, let's just quickly check the kitchen, see if there's any more tallow around. We've got some emu tallow here. I shall cancel that from cooking as well. There. Right. That's actually one of our morgue stores who's also a miner, which is a bit annoying and inconvenient, but, you know. What else is happening? They should be digging more stuff, but I don't know quite where. That's been dug out a little bit, but not really. That's not been dug out. That's not been dug out either. Where are they digging? Are they digging? Yes, that one is. Zoom to him. He's down in this hole here. Oh, that's where the sphalerite is, I think. Actually, no, that's galena, which is lead and silver. Spring has arrived. Woo!
Spring has arrived, and some of us aren't dead.
Some of us aren't dead. Where are the enemies? They're still there. If the migrants arrive now, then they'll all be killed.
Yep.
So, yeah. Oh, it looks like someone's finally taken that dwarf down to the hospital. Let's see. Yep, he's on bed now. So let's check him out. Let's go to Z. Health. Actually, well, we've got an injured dog here somewhere as well. Yeah, this war dog can't stand. That's not going either. So, and this war dog requires diagnosis.
Take him to the vet / doctor.
So this Mark's dwarf was the one that was injured, I think.
Is the vet and the doctor the same thing?
No. I mean, you've got people who look after animals, so it's not the same thing at all. So I don't even know if you give surgery to dogs, to be honest. But anyway, this Mark's dwarf is still waiting for diagnosis, but he's now on a hospital bed, so at least he's in the right place. So the diagnostician will get to them eventually. We've made some more mechanisms. That's good. Yeah, the hunter's missing for a week now, but we know he's dead. She is dead, rather. Oh well. I mean,
on the other hand,
no,
we've got a wall in the way.
We've got a wall in the way. We really aren't able to deal with invasions on kind of head-on basis.
Is it a good idea if we ought to build a wall all the way round?
That's the eventual plan, yes. Because they can still come up to the side here and shoot in. This side it's not actually as important because of the fact that there's a hill.
Yeah, the other side is kind of...
But that side is kind of key.
Yeah.
So we're going to want to put a wall all the way around if we can. But we're also going to want to put fortifications up on top of here as well, so that our crossbow dwarves can go up there and shoot through them, and they can't get shot back. But here it is. It's the spring. Woo! Oh, it still says no water source, which I know is not true. Because we made a water source down here. So I'm just keep this paused for a second. Look, there's water in this room here. Like that. Right, so do we need to remove these ramps? I didn't think we did. So if I just remove ramps under there, is that going to help the problem out? But I made a zone as a water source and everything, and it's lit up. So I did the thing that you're supposed to do. So why is it saying there's no water source?
Why? Why?
That's phenomenally irritating. And if we don't get that fixed, that means we're going to have another dwarf die in the hospital as well.
Not good.
So that's rubbish. Right, let me just check this. Yeah, that got suspended. Let's unsuspend these walls so we'll finish those off. Well, these bastards are all outside, at least. And they're just kind of lurking around down here, I think. Yeah, they're lurking. They might be shooting other things, I don't know. But the thing that's probably going to happen is another migrant wave will arrive and they'll be murdered, just like the last time. Oh, the liaison has finally caught up with the expedition leader.
Let's discuss your situation.
Let's discuss your situation. Our situation is terrible, and at the moment, liaison, you're not going anywhere because the drawbridge is up. So the situation is you're stuck with us, pal. Alright, let's have a discussion.
The situation is we're all doomed.
Do we want anything from them? I think we'll order a bunch of leather again, because we don't have many opportunities to get leather. Oops, we don't want to pay lots for the leather though. And down to that much leather. And then we can make leather armour with it, obviously. But for the rest, well, I don't think we care, do we? Should we ask them for some wood? Yeah. We're eventually going to have our underground tree farm, of course, but it's probably no bad thing to have wood. Metal, whatever. We have metal. Once we get everything going, we have all the metal we could possibly want. Got anvils, got stuff, got bolts, got everything there, got pickaxes, got stuff. I don't think we need anything else. We could build some cheese, I suppose. But we've got animals. We can make cheese out of their milk. Well, as it's you, should we order any more animals?
What interesting animals are there, though?
You like the look of?
Alpacas.
Turkeys. We've got alpacas already, but you've got reindeer, water buffalo.
Reindeer would be quite cool.
KVs, don't want them. Goats. Pigs, sheep, cows, horses. The usual.
Reindeers.
Usual kind of thing, really. You want some reindeers?
Yeah.
Alright, let's we'll prioritise reindeers a little bit and see if they bring any. As after that, whatever. I don't think we want anything else. We don't want to buy some sand from them because that's just ridiculous. Everything else is fine. We've got eggs. We've got absolutely scads of eggs. Yeah, no problem there. Yeah, that'll do. Done. I don't know what we're going to do about this outpost liaison because I think he might get upset if he's stuck in here, but there's not much I can do.
If you let him out, we get slaughtered by goblins.
If we let him out, all of those goblins might come back and kill everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't really.
He'll just have to get knocked off.
So, right, what's happening? We have dwarves who are digging. Let's go and see where they're digging. He's still digging out all of this galena and some blue stuff. What's this blue stuff? With K, that's cobaltite. I don't know if that's anything that's at all useful.
Whatever that is.
I'll quickly look over at my list of ores. No. Right, so cobaltite is boring and nothing. Right, there's the import agreement. Whatever. Yes, it's all fine. Go
Dotted line, signing.
So he's still digging. The surgeon's become a chief medical dwarf, so I guess he may
he's
go
learning his job.
Well, they switch between jobs depending on what's going on.
Alright, so he's not like he's levelled or something.
Not as a medical dwarf. Oh, no water source. That's really, really irritating.
What is that going on about?
I don't know. I'm going to have to check at some other time to try and find out why that's happening. Because that means if we can't fix that, then that dwarf is going to die.
That's not good.
Right, I don't care about that. Right, so Spring, anyway, he says he's going to leave now. I don't think so, mate.
You could try.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, see where that gets you.
Right, so that's him there, actually, I think, running around in circles going, Right, so can we let him out, is the question.
Do we want to even?
Where are the invaders?
Yeah, are they still about?
Well, if we let him out, they'll probably just kill him anyway. So
that's not good.
They're not very far away at all.
No, let's not open.
I mean, theoretically, we could get the drawbridge open, let him out, and close it again. But I don't think so. Let's just leave it. No war source. Well,
is that a good place to wrap it? You can investigate the water source.
We can probably wrap it up now, so I can find out what's causing this problem. Yeah. And nothing super exciting has happened apart from losing.
Well, we got our defences up, which is handy.
But we got another drawbridge built, and we're working on our defences. This trap thing is still taking time to do. But they're busy hollowing out the depths of the earth down here somewhere. Yeah. So they're digging out this room now as well, which has marble and stuff in it. So where was this? They haven't got to this yet, but hopefully they soon will. They're hollowing out that, so I think that's as deep as they're going to dig. They may do that, and maybe that'll help with the water source problem. This room is almost done, which is the galena and marble room. So I think once they're finished with that, there isn't anything deeper that they're going to dig. No, there isn't. So, yeah, they'll get on with that stuff later on. We will do more building and get our battlements up, so that hopefully we can get the Marks Dwarves up on top of them, shooting at people without getting shot back. That'll be useful. And that'll do for this time. So thanks for watching, and we will see you again.
Bye-bye.